Sacramento's #1 hit music station.
107.9 The End, you heard?
107.9 The End, and there she is, Katy Perry herself. And here she is.
Thinking of you.
Oh. Now it's a
sad.
song you wrote all by yourself.
Ooh, look, you could do something too.
Because you co-wrote, of course, your 2 huge hits up till now.
I did, yeah.
Hot and Cold and I Kissed a Girl. And this one's all you.
This one I wrote in my little apartment after, being in love for the first time. And you know that feeling of being in love for the first time?
I do.
And this was actually very mature love. Like, I thought I was in love before that.
How old were you, let's say?
I was 21.
Okay.
When you get into that first relationship when you're like 16 and 17, you really think it's love, but then you look back and you're like, that was just
what was that?
That was just like, we wanted to make out all the time, infatuation. Yes. But I was in love, and it was just one of those things where I had to move on, and it wasn't right in the big picture of life. And, when you do move on from that relationship and you go and put yourself out there and you start dating other people, but you're still sort of in love with that person and comparing everybody to that person, by the way, and every little thing they do, they're like, well, you'll never be like that person I was in love with.
The guy in your video just
didn't
even get the time of day. You're just like the guy in your video for thinking of you.
Yeah.
The new guy, you're just like pushing him off.
Well, no, but he's also that guy, the new guy in my video compared to my love that went to war.
Yes.
The new guy in my video, he's also like a player. He was married. You saw him take off his wedding ring.
Oh, see, I didn't catch that. Okay.
Yeah, and it was like
Even
I was
more
just
sense.
his Thursday girl.
Oh, please.
It was just sex.
You're good for 7 days a week, from what I say.
Thank you.
Well, I want to know about Katy Perry when you were a 16-year-old in high school, though. This is intriguing me.
Oh, wow.
How did you go attract the boys? Were you dressing up in your weird banana outfits in high school?
It's not weird, but
Okay, your very normal banana outfits, just like everyone dresses up as?
Come on. I don't know. I mean, I guess I've always been a good flirt.
We can tell.
Yeah. And I'm a people person in general. I'm not shy. So I just kind of call it as it is. If I'm like, hey, I want your number, or hey, you're really cute, you want to make out, or
Wow.
or if I go.
So you were pretty popular in high school. I'm
no,
thinking.
I definitely didn't do that. But I wasn't in one little clique. I was hopping around to all the cliques and trying to make friends with all of them.
That's right. There you go. Covering all your bases.
Covering all my bases.
Now, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
You're single, ready to mingle.
I'm going to be
Any
on
chance
tour,
for the boys here in Sacktown to work their way into Katy Perry's
well,
heart?
I don't care where you're from. You just have to be able to ride that roller coaster with me.
That's right. Woohoo!
Woo! I always say if you can ride the roller coaster, with me and end up alive at the end, then I think you could probably.
Even if your hair's all screwed up.
Yeah, even if your hair's all screwed up, you win.
You want to take a couple phone calls?
Please.
And lines are going nuts.
Yes.
All right. So, Katie, say hey.
Hi.
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 We're very excited. What's your name?
My name's Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. What do you want to ask Katy Perry?
I want to ask her that I love her style and if she's ever thought about starting her own clothing line.
Oh, what a great question. Thank you. Well, I don't want to just put something out there. I think sometimes people get famous or whatever, and all of a sudden it's like they almost use their career as a ticking bomb, like it's going to end, so they got to put out a perfume, they got to put out a shoe line, they got to put out a clothing line. And I think sometimes the lines actually suffer because you don't take the time. And I'd like to do something how Gwen Stefani did it. She seems like she really knows what she's doing in it, and that took a while. Maybe in the future, definitely. I don't think tomorrow, but definitely in the future, I would love to make everybody wear banana rompers.
That's cool. That's awesome. Now, Lindsay, are you coming out to the show tonight?
Gosh, I can't wait. Be up for 7 girls in tie-dye, okay, Katie?
Oh, my God. 7 girls in tie-dye?
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
I don't think we can miss that. Awesome. Well, thanks for calling, Lindsay.
Bye,
Okay,
Lindsay.
thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Let's take one more.
Oh, my gosh. Can we stand it? Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Say hi to Katy Perry.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, who's this?
Oh, my God. My name's Christina.
I love it when we call before they say their name, they always say, "Oh my God."
That's right.
Christina, you're so good.
OMG, it's Christina.
OMG, it's Christina.
So what's the question you've always been dying to ask Katy Perry, Christina?
Katy, I just wanted to ask you because I absolutely adore you, and I think that you handle yourself in the spotlight so well. And
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you how you deal, because obviously there's a lot of controversy about I Kissed the Girl, mainly the lyrics. How do you deal with like the controversy and the scrutiny that some people may have against you?
Well, I remind them that, it's the world has kind of turned into this, big commentary.
Right.
Everybody, nobody's exempt from the media scrutiny. Like, anybody that's in the spotlight and anybody that has any sort of personality and that doesn't, hermit on a regular basis, they are scrutinized for whatever they do. And I just always remind them, I'm like, this is pop music. I mean, since Madonna, since the Divinals, I mean, nothing has really changed. The world, the media world has gotten so much bigger and accessible so anybody can tune in. But, I welcome and encourage the parents or whoever doesn't want to listen to it. I'm not forcing it down anyone's throat. They can always turn the channel. But I also like to remind them, if they're listening to mainstream radio, that it's not a lollipop. It's his
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you think, like, when you were making the song, did you think that it was going to be that big of a deal? Like, people were going to look at it like that instead of just like a song,
Well, I mean, when I came out with this song, I knew that everybody under the sun was going to have an opinion about it. But, I really thought, okay, if people are using both sides of their brain, they're going to really understand the kitsch, the tongue in cheek. It's flirty, it's cute, and it's. I think that's what it is with my songs, is like they have a story to them. They are you can really kind of paint a picture with your imagination. And sometimes when you listen to pop music, it's just background music. It's just what girls put on in the background to put on their mascara. And they don't really know what they're saying, nor do they care. And a lot of times with my songs, everybody wants to sing along to every line because I take the time to really put in some kind of some fun in there, or even just some story. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, Christina.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
All right. So Katy Perry tonight, big show.
That's right.
Empire, sold out show.
The Hello Katy tour.
Hello Katy. With the big picture of your cat.
That's
or the
right.
big blow up cat and all the fruit.
Katy Perry.
Now, last time you were wearing Mrs. Claus at Jingle Ball.
Well, you can always
what
expect
are you
an
going to be
outfit.
this time? I know, something.
Well, I thought about, for my first tour, should I wear the same thing, and do like a Velcro change in the middle, which I couldn't really. But I decided this isn't like a huge tour. It's still from 1,000 to 2,000 people type venues where I'm going around. So let's keep it different every night. Let's keep people excited on the internet. People are always talking about the outfits, and one of the best things about the perks about what I do is that people send me crap loads of clothes, and I'm so happy for it, and I do wear them.
All right, so find out what Katie's wearing. See her new hairdo.
Thank you.
Tonight.
See
out
the
at Empire.
inflatable fruit and listen to all the songs on the record.
And you have 2 more chances to win a trip to the Grammys this afternoon, so you might even be seeing Katy again in like a week and a half.
And can I just tell you, I keep on kind of teasing everybody I talk to about my Grammy performance.
Yes.
And I don't really brag a lot about. I try and
Here we
not
go.
come off
this
that way.
This is a Katy Diva moment right now.
I just want to tell you how epic this performance is going to be.
Whoa.
I probably shouldn't. I should probably knock on wood or not say it anymore. But I can't believe that when I went to the people at the Grammys and said, "Well, this is what I want to do when I sing I Kissed a Girl, and this is how I want to, show up, and this is my opening moment." And they're like, "Okay," and I was like, "Really?"
Whoa!
I was like, every other award show couldn't fathom it, and they really took the reins, and it's going to be a moment.
Is Madonna going to show up?
No, I mean this
would be a moment.
This is definitely my moment, but it's going to be funny.
Right on. Before you take off, I'm doing Random Retro right after this.
Oh.
I want you to pick my Random Retro song today.
Okay.
Katy Perry, out of the blue sky, any song in the last 20 years. What do you want?
Well, how about something fun that everybody loves. It's called Loveful, the Cardigans.
Oh, I love that one. From Romeo and Juliet.
I know, that soundtrack
Yay.
was so epic.
Love me, love me. All right, we'll do that so you can enjoy that as you're driving back to Empire and get ready for your big show.
Thank you
Katy
so
Perry,
much.
thank you
See
so much
tonight.
for stopping by. And this is going to be on the internet very soon, too, because we're on TVs. Wave, yay.
Hi.
All right, Katie, thanks again.
Bye, guys. Thanks, the end.
107.9
The end.